All right, so here we are with a 2025 Duramax Denali Ultimate. I've got my good buddy Eric Brown with me here. He's been a great customer of ours for many years. This is not the first truck of his that we've outfitted with all the WCFab product line. So you might recognize this truck. We had this truck in the shop earlier this year. He picked this thing up, what was it, December, did you get it?
December, yeah.
So he buys this brand new truck and he drops it off at my house. I think it had like 9 or 10 miles on it.
Yeah, 9 miles.
And I drove it to work and we tore it apart. So we did a video on this truck a couple months ago about the Kelderman suspension system, 4-link air ride rear suspension, and the Kelderman front IFS kit. And it was quite the package we installed on the suspension of this truck. Did a nice big 35-inch tire. Some nice fuel cleavers, I think, were they? Some fuel cleavers he picked out. We showed you that in the previous video, and today we're bringing you back for episode 2 to show you all the underhood upgrades and what else we did with this truck and get a little feedback from the owner here. He's got a few hundred miles on it now, and get his opinion on it. So on the underhood, Eric didn't cut any corners. He got every part number we offer. It was one of the first 25s in the area, and we use this truck actually to verify all of our product fitment on. We'll run across the engine bay here from the driver's side to the passenger side and explain everything for those of you watching that aren't familiar with the L5P product line. We've got our upgraded replacement fabricated coolant tank. Right next to that, we've got the secondary cooling system, the small coolant tank. So both coolant tanks upgraded. We've got the upper coolant pipe. Eric went with a really cool theme here. What do we got? It's orange and blue.
Orange and blue for the Bears.
Yeah, it's a big Chicago Bears fan.
Bears.
We didn't want to have the whole undercarriage be too in-your-face SEMA show-like, so we did a gray, WCFab gray on most of the components. But my brother Mitch in the powder coat shop added subtle additions of his color scheme of the blue and orange on the Kelderman logo and the rear diff cover. I think we got the WCFab rear diff cover on there. So we added the color scheme in a little bit here and there under the truck so you could see it, but you pop the hood and you can really tell you're a Bears fan here.
Oh yeah.
So a long-time football fan, and anybody from Chicago recognizes this color scheme. So we got the upgraded upper coolant pipe. Moving over from there, we've got, you can't really see it, but we've got both the cold side over here and as well as the hot side intercooler pipe upgrade. On these 2020 and newer Duramaxes, driver's side intercooler pipe is mostly all rubber. It's essentially a big long rubber hose. So we eliminate that, we upgrade it to a full fabricated mandrel bent aluminum heavy duty intercooler pipe with high quality silicone boots. We've got our passenger side intercooler pipe, which in factory form is a plastic pipe with a long boot connection and just a single lip seal connection at the intercooler. We upgrade that to a 3.5-inch mandrel bent assembly. We upgrade to a double seal connection at the intercooler with 2 O-rings, and then we use a nice billet adapter at the connection to the Y-bridge. Last but not least is our Stage 2 intake kit. So that consists of our fabricated air box, our 4-inch metal aluminum intake pipe, and he actually has our new recently released Gen 2 L5P intake horn, which those of you that have followed WCFab for a long time, familiar with our product line, you may notice we recently released a new and improved updated version of our intake horn for the 17 to current L5Ps. Through a lot of testing on that horn on our personal trucks and a lot of other customer and dealer trucks. And we made a lot of improvements both in flow and manufacturability on that part. Eric has that new Gen 2 horn installed on here. So tell us what you think about it, Eric. You picked this truck up. You didn't have a lot of experience. You had about 5 miles driving it when you dropped it off. But you're familiar with these trucks. You've had multiple L5Ps.
Build you've done for me, so.
Yeah, so tell us what you think about the truck and how it drives and how it sounds.
It's a whole different truck from a stock truck. I bought it. Wasn't too impressed with it when how the way it looked and sat. I'm like, oh, it needs Wehrli Custom for sure. So I came out and dropped it off and got a whole different truck. So it's rides like a smooth ride. I don't think I'd ever go back to a stock ride ever again.
Yeah, so the big thing we always let people know about, you know, a lot of our customers, they're looking for some flash, they're looking for some upgrade, they want to pop the hood and show it off, and they don't want to show off plastic parts. So WCFab has you covered in that arena. We obviously have all the good looks covered. But one of the big things with these metal intakes, and I know on your old truck, You had, what was that, a 2019 L5P?
Yep.
And that thing was decked out. That thing had our built transmission. It had stealth turbo. It was all upgraded. I mean, that thing was probably 650 horse. So this one's not quite at that level yet.
No.
You were already talking about the stealth, but
yeah, hopefully it'll come.
the stealths aren't quite available for the 24 and newer yet, but they're in the works. I know Calibrated is working on them. And once they're available, I'm sure this truck is probably going to have one on it. But one of the big things you notice with these intakes is going from the plastic intake that they come with from the factory to the metal is the noise. What do you think about the sound of the truck?
You can definitely hear it. You can definitely hear the cold air sucking in, and definitely when you get on it, let off, you can definitely hear it sucking in and letting out. So that's a cool.
It sounds more like a truck.
Oh yeah, not no quiet truck no more.
It's you know, years back, everybody deleted their trucks and you put a loud exhaust on them. You know, we were younger and liked the noise. As we get a little older and our wives and our kids are in the trucks, and you know, we've all shied away from that, and you know, we drive these trucks. They're nice to kind of have a quiet truck, but still be able to hear the engine a little bit.
Silent sleeper is what I call it.
Yeah,
so
silent
nice.
sleeper. So another thing we forgot about too that we installed on this truck is Edge recently confirmed fitment on their 2025 models. So we've got the Edge programmer on here too with the Edge CTS monitor.
Yep.
The nice feature about the Edge programmer, we've installed a few of these now on L5Ps, is the throttle sensitivity feature.
Yeah.
So tell us about that.
Yeah, there's a couple different settings. So you go 1 being like a basic, then 7 is like a ludicrous setting. So that's what I
they give them the fancy names.
Yeah, it's definitely nice. It definitely sparks it up a little bit and just the right touch without going full blown into your motor big time.
Yeah, so there's a couple different power levels on those. You can change, I know we did some dynoing on our 2024 here when we had our dyno day. And I know the max effort tune, I think we picked up 70 or 80 wheel horsepower, I believe it was. So it really does wake the truck up. You know, we're excited for the day that we can do some custom tuning on these with calibrated power and do some turbo upgrades. But for now, this is about as good as it gets for upgrading your L5P and having fun, and like you said, having a good sleeper truck.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit more about what you do, Eric. I know we had that previous truck of yours. You had that for several years. We did multiple upgrades over a couple different visits to here to the shop. And this one you dropped off was bone stock, and you just went all out the first trip. Tell us about what you do. Tell us about your business.
Yeah, so I own a local seal coat company, Brown Sealcoating Construction. So we pull a lot of trailers with it. Obviously, this truck doesn't see seal coating side, but you'll see a lot of enclosed trailers. We own a couple 8.5 by 20 footers, so they're all decked down, loaded out, a lot of weight. So we pull those and have a 33-foot enclosed camper too. We pull down to our farm, so that's definitely what this was for. So
you're telling me you're not going to have a 500-gallon tote of seal coat in the bed of this new Denali Ultimate?
Not in the future, no, not in the future, no.
But that Kelderman air ride, so you've got, I mean, how many miles do you have on it now since you picked it up?
It's got 606 miles on it when I pulled it in the door.
So you've kind of got more miles on it than I had, and I felt bad. You had this brand new truck, and I think we put more miles on it than you there initially, just doing the initial test drives. But you got a couple hundred miles under your belt. You've pulled some trailers. You've got to use that air ride feature. The nice option where you can hit that switch and dump it out and hook up your camper or your trailer. Tell us about that. What do you think? It's pretty cool.
That's real nice. So you just back up to a trailer. If it's a couple inches off, just dump your bags and pull up under it, air them up, raise it up, and you're good to go. I mean, it's quick and fast.
We look like a lazy man. You don't have to crank the jack no more. You go right underneath it and pick it up.
It's super nice for that.
So another thing too, which you might not have yet, but as you use this truck some more, is having that dump feature, especially being a lifted truck, being able to put stuff in the bed. All right, so we mentioned there in the video a little bit about the air ride, about the dump feature of the Kelderman air ride system. So I just wanted to give you a quick rundown and show you how that works. It's really straightforward and show you how simple it is and how convenient it is. So we just have a simple switch on the dash. You got an on-off for your compressor, and then you have a switch for dumping it or airing it back up. So you can see in a matter of 20 seconds or less, that truck dropped a solid, 4 or 5 inches. And if you're driving around a big lifted truck and you still use your truck for truck things, it's nice to be able to access the bed, to be able to put things in, especially if you're not 6'6" tall. So having that dump feature and using your truck and putting things in the bed and getting in and out is really convenient. We'll also note here an important thing on these GM trucks. Eric did the right thing and bought the proper model B&W hitch that has the proper clearance on it so that you don't ruin your $5,000 tailgate when you open the step feature. That's a pretty common mistake people make with these trucks, installing their hitches, installing a conventional style receiver. So you can see obviously with the truck dumped, it's pretty much the same height as a stock truck, if not a little bit lower, and has a nice angle. So not only is it awesome for hooking up trailers quickly, but getting in and out of the truck, you can see now you got a really nice, easy step and easy to get in and out of versus being lifted 6 inches higher than stock. So really slick. Probably one of the nicest parts of the Kelderman system, and it just as quickly goes up as it came down. You saw the onboard air compressor, the onboard air dryer, all that stuff packed up nice underneath the truck, and you can see that it's got enough air capacity in the storage tank that it aired right back up and got right back to ride height in a matter of 10 or 15 seconds. And if you got a load in the truck, if you're hauling stuff in there, if you just hooked up a gooseneck or a tag trailer, it's going to self-level. That's the nicest feature, is that truck's always going to ride level because the load height sensors on the 4-link arms will sense any sag and add air to that system, add pressure to the bag to get that truck back level. What else can you tell us about suspension? I mean, the front end, how about the ride quality? You got a big tire on it. I mean, you got a 35-inch mud tire on this.
Yeah, I definitely thought, like, with the bigger tire, and I'm like, it's gonna ride decent, but with the Kelderman on it, it's definitely a noticeable ride. You can hit train tracks. I mean, I live in Yorkville, and I definitely hit them going 30, and you do not feel it nowhere near. I mean, it's still a truck at the end of the day, but it rides smooth. It's a cat's ass for sure. Yeah, so
these Denali Ultimates are a hell of a piece of equipment. The features every year just get better and better in these trucks. You know, they charge you for it for sure. They keep going up in price and keep going up in technology and features, but man, they are awesome trucks. And you spent some coin here. You really outfitted it and did a nice job here, and it's a very nice truck. So I hope you're happy with it, and
yeah,
happy with all the work we did and everything under the hood. And like you said, once we can do some turbo upgrades, I'm sure we'll see it back in the shop.
You'll see it back for the stealth for sure. So it'll be in here in no time.
Well, thanks a lot, Eric, for bringing the truck by, and thanks for being a repeating customer with all your Duramaxes. So that's a wrap on Eric's 2025 Denali Ultimate. If you've got any questions about Eric's build, anything in particular about what he did with the suspension, tire and wheel package, or any of the upgrades under the hood, feel free to leave a comment below. Reach out to our sales team. We do offer a full service performance install here at the shop, as you've seen. We did the whole install of the suspension, so Kelderman dealer, lift kits, tires, wheels, all that we do here at WCFab. So feel free to reach out to our service writer if you are interested in getting some work done, or any other questions. If you want to do your own upgrades, feel free to drop a comment below. Thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you soon.